The demographic of the students at Chicago Tech Academy were about 75% African American, 20% Latino, 5% other. We're about 23% special ed, 12 to 13% homeless, and about 93% of our students are low income. Before I got to Chicago Tech, the school had opened in 2008 and had received, when it first opened, a 5-year contract. And then at its 5th year, it went through what's called renewal with our Chicago Public School District, and in that renewal period, the district came in and said that they were going to close the school down. The school community fought to keep it open, and the district said that they would give the school a 1-year conditional renewal. One of the major steps for that conditional renewal was to hire an entirely new instructional leadership team.
Our students were not testing at grade level or beyond grade level. Classes were not rigorous. Students were not getting what they needed here academically to prepare them for college.
Graduation rates were abysmal. They were in the low 50s. College enrollment was around that same number.
I think what was really needed for us as a school is an environment of safety for people to take risks. There was a lot of people that really felt that there were people always looking over each other's shoulders, and it wasn't this embracing environment of creativity and entrepreneurial thinking.
Lania was hired to change our school, transform our school, as the school director, now school principal, and that's exactly what she has done.
Our curriculum is based on real-world application to anything that we do in our classroom. We like to see what professionals are doing in the real world and model our classrooms after that type of work so students really understand what it's like after high school so they can make better decisions about their future.
So initially, people were, I would say, afraid. They didn't know that it was right for our students. And I think that through a lot of dialogue, a lot of data, we have proven to not only our community, but also the larger community, that project-based learning can work for any student.
Lania is a leader that really embraces collaboration and giving teachers autonomy to take risks and do the things that they think they need to do in their classrooms. So we meet every morning for just shy of an hour to focus on different things, whether that be lesson planning, whether that be social emotional learning, whether that be student behavioral health. It's basically just a time for us to really dig in deep to some issues and find some solutions that we all can kind of work together towards.
There are big ideas, but a school definitely has to incorporate them themselves. And so it's really around creating authentic learning experiences, and so that idea can go anywhere, right? But you have to know your kids to be able to create authentic learning experiences.
Collaboration is probably one of our unwritten core values. We all work together for what's best, not only for ourselves as educators, but also the students that we serve. We are working together to figure out how to best support our community of students and parents.
I think in terms of the story of Chi-Tech, we are just at the beginning. I think we're really starting to figure out what formula works for us here and what works for our students. We're starting to see noticeable student growth, and our scores on all our district measurements are trending upwards.
In 2017, we had some of our biggest improvements this past school year with our class of 2017. Graduation rate was 77%, so an increase of 21% since I got here. Our freshman on track number is at 93%. College enrollment is around 63%. It suddenly started to take effect, and you could really see the community, the talking to students, the feeling of the school. It's just such a different feel.
I think that for us as adults and as educators, we should be honored that we've been able to support this group of students. So it makes me feel amazing. I'm happy to have been a part of this work, and I hope to continue it for a very long time.